Oh, let's get it. Drippin' juice. Drippin' juice, nigga. ATM Mafia shit. Listen, choose on me, make a move on me. Guaranteed you make the news, homie. Carpenter had a tool on me. She get wetter than a pool on me. Couldn't wait to put the drool on me. In traffic with your bitch. Pushing out all the bricks. Nigga riding through the.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of the Tri-flinnnn podcast show. It's the boy, Minnesota Flame, aka Tequila King, representing for the Buckeyes. Yeah, we lost the Big Ten championship, but we won in other ways. And there's a lot of ways we won. But you motherfuckers did my people bogus. Didn't get my man's the Heisman, and we didn't get wide receiver of the year. On top of that, we lost the Big Ten game. Y'all know we coming for the national championship now. We gotta flex, we gotta stunt, man. We gotta go hard. Today's episode is titled what it's titled because I got some shit to talk about. I got some things that I want to address. You understand what I'm saying? It's a few things that I want to address and express. So I don't know if y'all know this, but you know what I'm saying? You might not know this, but I love movies and television shows and shit. I love them so much that I started creating them. We started working on a couple shows. Shout out to everybody who's been supporting. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. January 6th, the movie Young and Thuggin' will be live on Tubi. January 6th, Young and Thuggin' live on Tubi. Currently, we have the movie, we have the TV series of Randolph Season 1 currently available on Tubi. However, Randolph Season 2 is on its way as well. So when I say that on its way, I mean literally on its way, like any day now on January 6th. You feel me? It's going to be that. I'm trying to get some things in order for y'all to check it out. So yeah, January 6th, everything will be live on Tubi. January 6th, Randolph Season 1 is currently on Tubi. Randolph Season 2 is on its way January 6th, along with our film Date Night. So we got Randolph Season 1. It's on there right now. Right now, on Tubi, Randolph Season 1. January 6th, Date Night releases on Tubi, exclusively on Tubi. And January 6th, Randolph 2, as well as Young and Thuggin' is dropping. So you got Randolph Season 2 as well. So make sure y'all tap in to all that shit, January 6th. So back to like I was saying, y'all know I fuck with the films and the TV shows, and I love it. One of my favorite TV shows to watch, and I like the old ones because I like the vernacular they use. I like the way they talk. I like the way they be kind of cussing without cussing. Like TV now, you can cuss and say a little bit more words, but it's a little hypersensitive for the shit you can say. Back then, they was cutting deep with the motherfucking wordplay. They didn't care who you were, how you felt, what you looked like. All that was on the table to be discussed. So, like I watch SVU, Elliot, Olivia, Tutuola, Finn, you know what I'm saying? All of my guys. Kate Cragen, you know what I'm saying? All of them. I love SVU. I'll probably watch it every day. No bullshit. And I come to terms to realize I don't like Olivia. Early episodes I thought she was fine. You feel me? So I used to let a lot of shit slide. But I don't like Olivia. Olivia is always pro-victim that ain't the victim. Pay attention to me now. So a woman who can accuse somebody of raping her. You understand? She can get raped. And whether she's telling the truth or lying, Olivia is going to be gung-ho for this person. Elliot, however, always is skeptical. Because in his mind, like, how did you put yourself in this position? It's different to be raped unwillingly, but you didn't went to somebody's room at 3 a.m. and you ain't got no clothes on and boody bam, bam, bam. You feel what I'm saying? So Elliot be being a little more logical than emotional. Liv be fucking people's lives up. If y'all ever pay attention to SVU, bro, Liv will have your ass under the bus. Literally, she will make your whole career be destroyed, embarrass you, drag you, talk crazy to you, just accuse you all the worst shit in the world, and will put it out publicly. Then it always come back. You know, the first person they apprehend is never who the fuck did the crime. So she will put your motherfucking business out there, out you to your family, your wife, your friends, all for this shit to be false accusations on you. But now the damage has already been done. It was an episode where it was a teacher. They were saying the parents didn't like that he was a homosexual black man. So they made their kids lie and say he was using sex toys on them. They was calling them magical eggs. They were some vibrate, like some anal vibrating things, whatnot. So they done had these kids come up with these lying ass stories. Whoopty bang went man. Olivia go crazy on. Boom. Spread the news to everybody. Whoopty bang. All comes out that the shit is a lie. They done already took his teacher license. They done already fired him. He been all smear campaigns all through the fucking news, all of that. He was so embarrassed, like he was did so wrong. So she tried to double back and like, I'm so sorry. I probably like he told her, bitch, get out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. You done fucked up my whole life after I done proved to you that I didn't, but you were so gung-ho going against me. You done fucked my life up. I watched Liv do that on so many goddamn episodes that don't make no sense. And I think about real life when it comes to film, television shows and shit like that. Like I always try to put a little bit of life into it. A little bit of life into it. So the reason why I'm talking like this is because Michigan coach was having an affair with one of his employees. They called it an inappropriate relationship. The head of the motherfucking institution suggested that he either cut the relationship off because it's inappropriate, not directly work with that person who I forgot her name because I don't even care to, but this allegedly, not work with her, I guess hand in hand and close, like have somebody else replace her or outright fire her. So Sharon, he think the firing was the best option. He fires the lady. Boom. Now, mind you, this whole time they've been under investigation for their relationship, the inappropriate relationship. And the school was saying, like, yo, we looking into this, da da da. They kept denying it, kept denying it, kept denying it. However, when she got fired, her vindictiveness kicked in. Her attitude turned on. Her motherfucking get back button was pushed. Okay, you understand me? Are you following me? Okay. So then she goes and tells the motherfucking AD, the athletic director, whoever running the programs at the institution, I got the evidence you were looking for. We were having an inappropriate relationship. Whoop-dee bam, whoop-dee bam. All right, whoop-dee bam. He gives word that she didn't report it and told all the business. He slides allegedly to her crib, pull up on her, and threaten her, tell her how he gonna get on her. You know, this not Ohio State business. We don't do that type of shit. We ain't, I don't know, bitch, bro. But that's what Michigan niggas do. I'm sorry, Michigan, but I got a Birdman hand your ass with this one. So he, coach, has threatened to kill her and do all this type of shit and got locked up behind it. So not only did he get embarrassed, he lost his job, which was like a $14 million contract. And all I could think about was Dr. Umar and Olivia. Crazy, right? That shit don't make no sense. Why? But I'm gonna tell you why. Dr. Umar told you, leave them white snow bunnies alone. Stop getting your ass in through that snow, trekking through that snow, thinking you can get you a bunny hole. No. That's what he said. Olivia gonna out your ass to the world. And that's what she did. She pulled the Olivia. Whole time, she should be as in much trouble as him because they were having an inappropriate relationship together. This wasn't no grape situation. This wasn't no manipulation situation. This wasn't even like no power trip because she advanced in her career due to her relationship with him, allegedly. She was making like a couple thousand to where she jumped up from probably like 24,000 to like 56,000, 60,000 in her salary just for they fucking around. Allegedly. I wasn't there. I ain't see it, but I'm hearing it. Okay. I'm hearing about it, but I ain't see it. Now, me personally, y'all, to each his own. Everybody can do what they want to do. Fuck who you want to fuck with, like who you like, date who you want to date. But just be prepared for the consequences because, bruh, 14 million on the table at a prestige institution of football, like you was about to have your name cemented in history, whether you won or not. You didn't even have to win the national championship. It was just the optics. You was seem as if you was a great coach. You seem as if you was down to earth with your team, like you what they call a players coach. Like they respected you and received your message well, and you just threw all that shit away for really nothing. You can't repair your image. There's nothing you can do to fix it because at the end of the day, you was disloyal to the most supposed to be the person you supposed to be signed up to be the most loyal to, and that was your wife. So now everybody got room to judge you because you got caught fucking around on your. So you can't be loyal to nobody else. Can't nobody believe that you gonna be 100 if you couldn't be 100 to that. That's just how it works, bro. I'm not the nigga to be mad at, but that's just what it is. You feel me? So when she decided to tell, she became a victim instead of an accomplice. How does that work? That's why this SVU part was tied in because I see so many motherfucking episodes to where they will scrutinize the male, and this is not even no gender uh against each other type shit, nothing, but they will scrutinize the male and make his shit seem like it's the ultimate worst thing when in actuality if they did it together, they was on the same page at the same time, committing the same crimes. But one is getting victimized and one is getting condemned. It's not fair. Life isn't fair, we know that, but that shit ain't fair. She was doing that wee, so she should be locked up or whatever, just like him. She didn't cause enough emotional distress for the wife. She didn't fuck around and messed up the integrity of the motherfucking program. You didn't messed up the relationship between the coaches and the players now. So you got all these new recruits ready to quit and all. You fucked up a lot of shit. So you shouldn't be able to just be forgiven or just say forgotten. How about that? That's just how I feel. Yeah. We was watching some football Sunday. Sunday was a good game. Shout out to the Niners. Bang, bang. Niner game. Y'all saw us. Y'all saw us. Yeah. Yeah, we going for it. We coming for the motherfucking number one spot, too. Don't think this shit a game. Don't think this shit a game. We are watching history transform right before our eyes because we getting to see no Pat Mahomes in the playoffs. First time since 2014, I think. It's a long time, bro. That's just crazy. Like you think about it, Pat Mahomes, no playoffs. You've seen the injury to Pat Mahomes. That was crazy. My man be out there putting it all on the line, and he out there playing with these part-time ass receivers. I don't care what they say. They are not performing. They not doing their job. They are not matching his elite energy. And that's just they might be trying to, but they have not completed the mission. And now the season is botched. Like the lineman, Chris Jones, didn't even know that this game was an end-all game for them. Like if they didn't win, they didn't make it to the playoffs. He didn't even know that. Now what the fuck you been doing all weekend to where you ain't know that? You should be ashamed of yourself. We see Michael Parsons look like he tore his ACL as well. Devontae Adams had a hamstring little situation. Well, man, it was some shout out to Zach Ertz. Like he had a fucked up injury last week. It's been a lot of injuries, man. Injuries has impacted the game so crazy. Like right now, the Steelers and Dolphins is playing, and just I think it'd be an even crazy matchup if Tyreek was really there. You know what I mean? So the injuries has really been fucking up some shit. I'm for real. Then we seen Lakers on some basketball shit last night. Dylan Brooks and Bron. Y'all know that's my man. Bron, King Bron. You feel me? Bron ain't playing that shit, Dylan. He ain't in prime time basketball mind no more. He in grown ass man mind now. He will slap the shit out you now, bro. Everybody know he at the end of the career. He might play 1 or 2 more seasons. So right now, nigga, a ejection, a technical, a suspension ain't even off the table because now this is cementing more parts to my legacy. Brian ain't been suspended before, I don't recall. So just if he can get the 1980s moment and mink the nigga real quick, we gonna appreciate that. That's gonna be a highlight saved. Okay, you know how many YouTube videos gonna be done off that? Brian mink it, huh? A mink from Brian? Shit, I'm there for it. I'm there all day long. I'm putting that shit on my wall. It might be played on the projector. Mink. I'm just saying. Dylan Brooks, you're a competitor though. I fuck with the competitive energy. Some of it is antics. Some of it be antics, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get an advantage. So you ain't gonna never see me hating on the nigga for trying to play hard or compete hard or whatever. Paul's like, I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna knock the nigga for putting in that extra effort or trying to get in somebody's head. Cause you gotta do what you gotta do. Seriously. You gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. Another note, because we're gonna speed up into some current shit that's happening in my demographic. So over the weekend, Bobby Shmurda was in Minneapolis. He was at a club downtown Minneapolis. Some promoters that's, prominent promoters, I'm assuming around from the area, booked them, brought him out. Word around town is that he was fucking around playing, didn't complete other missions and tasks he was paid to do. So I guess he played around with niggas' money and niggas' time. Long story short, they ended up putting pause on Bobby in Minnesota. Somebody snatched his pendant. Bobby wasn't going out like no bitch. He ain't lay down. He didn't act like no whole ass nigga and was acting like he was looking for nobody to help him. None of that. He was with what everybody else was with. So we ain't gonna act like he wasn't on his issue. He was trying to draw motherfucking his issue just like everybody else. But the thing I'm saying is, I had to segue into this because I'm from Minneapolis. I'm from Indiana originally, but I represent Minnesota. Stop thinking shit sweet. Stop assuming because wherever you from makes a fucking bigger difference or it makes you stronger, tougher, or more than anybody else. Just because you don't know the city or the demographic or what's going on and partaking in the town, don't mean it ain't happening and ain't going down. Because your ass can be lost and then found. If you follow where I'm going, nigga, need a GPS, then hit the comments and tell me you need GPS. But if you following where I'm going with this shit, my dog, please stop thinking shit sweet, man. And do, like we said last podcast, do good business. Why y'all like trying to be slippery and snaky so much? I don't know what's wrong with this time frame of people, but running off on a plug or backdooring somebody is more respectable than actually being upfront and paying for your shit. I don't get it. Like there's no honor amongst it. And then I was watching 21 Savage and Big Bang. Shout out to them. And he was breaking down like how the streets is dead and shit. And he was like, you can front a nigga something, and 9 times out of 10, that nigga ain't never had no money. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never been the man in his situation for real. Baby mama been using food stamps and welfare. All this. Nigga finally got 15, 2,000, 2,500. He ain't looking to go drop that shit back off to the plug just to keep a couple hundred in his pocket and get him the chunk of the money. Because then like you was working for nothing and you feel like a little nigga because your woman gonna keep belittling you and making you. There's so much that go into that shit. But see, integrity is something that is invaluable and it's lost dramatically now because money didn't erase integrity. People have put a price on their integrity when it used to not be that. That's why it used to be so taboo to be a snitch and all that shit, because your integrity was so important. It was so much more of a significant factor of your character. Now it's all circumstance situation for everybody. Like if I'm broke enough, then my character shouldn't be condemned for whatever I decide to do to get this money. You know what I'm saying? That's what people feel. And who am I to judge? I'm just saying that's what the fuck going on. But integrity is something that's invaluable. You can't put a price on that type of shit. And you just can't. But I don't know. So I look at things in all these different perspectives, and there was a guy who was like well, actually it was Jim Jones and some guy talking about like music, and Jim Jones kept calling like unicorns, Sexy Red a unicorn, Gorilla unicorn, and he like, what you mean a unicorn? And he was just like, they special, you know what I'm saying? They rare, woody booty bam. They said, and he was like, and he kind of pretty much shitted on Jim, like, so you mean to tell me they don't have no responsibility for what, you know what I'm saying, for what they present to the world, what they project to the world? There's no conscience behind their music. There's no cringe in the music for some of the shit that they say. Like, have you ever played a song like when you was in the car with a little kid and it's kind of like, damn, they ever change that? Like, I gotta change that, or I don't want, you know what I'm saying? They saying too much shit. Nowadays, a lot of people won't change that song. The kid know that song. They heard that shit, but they heard words than that at school, and that might be true, but you're not supposed to align yourself with the demise as the parent or the leader or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the adult. You're not supposed to align yourself with the demise. You're supposed to be the voice of reasoning, the change, the voice of reckoning, whatever you want to be, but you is not supposed to be an accomplice to the demise. And that's just my opinion. I don't like that shit, man. I think everybody should be held accountable for what they say in the music, what they present to the world. What, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you doing that type of shit, that's what you doing. But now you're trying to convince other people to join you, and you're trying to make it seem like it's cool when it ain't cool, when you're really miserable or depressed for the shit you be going through and having to do. Like, okay, OnlyFans models or dancers or whatever, right? They be subconscious about it. Like, they present it as if they, not all, a large majority will present the content as if they are confident in it, happy about it, empowered from it. But if they get a negative comment on it, they get the most emotional about it because it's really self-consciousness. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want your child to see you giving top on the fucking camera, getting smashed, got the your donut hole open with, you know what I'm saying, cream filling slashing out of it. You don't want your kid to see that. You're embarrassed if your child see it, but you will present online that you are so empowered by it and all that. That's a false. Because anything I'm empowered from, I want my kids to know I do. I'm proud of it. I don't hide it. I don't have no reason to hide it. I don't have no reason to keep it under the table. Nothing. I want everybody to know this is what I do. I'm proud of it. That's one thing I can say about like the 1980s and 90s drug dealers. They was not hiding that shit. They wanted rims, they wanted chains, they want beats and bangs all in their car, high gloss, candy coated paint jobs and shit, dual exhaust pipes, so them bitches loud and proud. Just like a prostitute that worked the street. She gonna put on that shit that she wears, dressed with them heels on, all them motherfucking neon colors and lip glosses and big wigs and shit, so you can stand out. You're not trying to hide. I'm trying to get picked. Now, everybody want to try to act like they happy, but they really trying to hide it, and then you really embarrassed. But the integrity has left your body because you put a price on it for a subscription. Let that sink in. I ain't telling you not to sell no ass. Do what you got to do. But what I'm going to tell you is you can't buy that back. Can't buy that emotion back. You can't buy that letdown back, that spirit back, that energy back. You can't buy it back. And ain't no amount of bags, purses, cars, shoes, clothes, and none of that shit gonna fill that void. You just gonna have to keep doing it. That's for real though. It's a lot to unpack with that shit, man. You just look at a lot of the people, a lot of youth. They have no inspiration to be shit no more. They want to be anything quick, fast, overnight. Most kids tell you they want to be gamers, scammers type shit, money traders or whatever, because everybody think it's just easy. And it ain't. This shit ain't easy at all to continue to keep going. It's not easy, man. So keep your head up, keep your spirit up, keep your energy up, stay motivated. But don't be a fucking fool and think it's easy, my nigga. Cause I'm doing it or the next person doing it, cause you tried it or you ain't tried it, and now you see that this shit hard, boy. It's not easy. I ain't lying to y'all, man. I saw Charleston White, y'all know that's my man's, but I seen Ocho suggest that they put Charleston White on Shay Shay, and I guess he like condemned that thought. He didn't want no parts of it, which I think is a harshly bad idea. That's a platform he actually should be on. Even if they not agreeing, they having a debate, or if they going back and forth, dropping points on each other, or just giving wisdom from both sides of the spectrum, because that's what's missing. Everybody want everybody to just agree with them. Nobody can have their own opinion no more. That shit is crazy. For real. It's crazy, man. To me, I think Luka gonna be MVP this year, NBA. I told y'all I had Houston, Texas being a sleeper team at the beginning of this season. They look like they about to uplift that. My nigga Kyle Shanahan cannot get nominated for Coach of the Year at no point in time for some odd reason. He can't nothing. He can have third streamers everywhere, every which way, and cannot get Coach of the Year. Make no damn sense to me. But we're gonna be where we need to be in a minute. Believe that. Believe that. What else? Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, YouTube, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Go to the Facebook page, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? And make sure January 6th, dog, you on Tubi. We got 3 drops dropping on Tubi. 3. You know what I'm saying? Ran off season 2 on Tubi. Date night on Tubi. Young and Thuggin' on Tubi. Ran off season 1 right now out on Tubi. Go check it out. Independent film director. Shout out to my brother Drake Cash. You know what I'm saying? We are the guys film. Shout out to the whole cast and crew. Y'all already know Chill Will. Y'all know all the co-hosts. Shout out to Big Man 260. Everybody, man, that's been rocking. The show is going to continue. We're about to increase our output and our content. We're about to start dropping more and more shows, at least 2-3 a week, because y'all show a lot of love, and it's up to us to keep being reciprocated, keep reciprocating that love and showing it back by dropping shit that y'all want to see and talk about the shit y'all want to hear. That's all, baby. But Ohio State, we getting that national championship. And, excuse me, that's fucked up what happened to Michigan coach. He did it to himself. I think him and old girl should be locked up together. That's just me personally. I don't like how he only one getting the short end of this stick. But he made his bed, so he definitely got to lay in it. Believe that. What else? Am I missing something? No, I think everything's swell now. Get ready to watch the second half of the Steelers and Dolphins. Check that out. Shout out to Underdog. We've been going hard on Underdog bets. Hey, Underdog Sports Fantasy, what's up? Can we get some sponsorships? Because we be getting money with y'all. And I'm helping everybody else get some money too. If y'all give me my own little promo code, we can take over this motherfucking globe. Holla at me. Underdog Sports Fantasy. Get with Tri-flinnnn Podcast. Somehow, some motherfucking way. Not later, but today. Who else? Barstool Sports. Come on. We can get a contract going. Holla at Tri-flinnnn. Holla at Tri-flinnnn. We got some shit. It's time for us to get a stage and a set and all that shit too. Why we can't get one? Come on, baby. Come on. Like I said, January 6th, Tubi, The Guys Films, Tri-flinnnn Podcast, Minnesota Flame, aka Tequila King. Oh, I gotta pat myself in the back. Hold on. We just been awarded. I ain't even get a chance to tell y'all this. We had just been awarded, dog, a beautiful award. This is what we got going on here. Let me show y'all, man. Show y'all some shit that I'm excited about, because my profession, outside of me being a thorough ass man and father and, you know what I'm saying, all that cool shit, I am a barber. And I want to show y'all this. We have been awarded top shop in Minneapolis, Camden area for 2025. Shut your mouth. Yes, indeed. Wookie the Barber. That is me, man. Make sure y'all tap in. If you are in the Minneapolis area, go to Google, search Wookie the Barber or barbershops near me, and book your next appointment. Only fuck with the best. That's what I suggest. The best. That's what I suggest. You understand what I'm saying? This is Tri-flinnnn Podcast Show. This is the one and only Minnesota Flame Tequila King. I'm part host. You got other homies. We doing our thing. We got people out of town right now. We got people doing holiday shit. Chill will get well. We know you sick. Man fucked up his back. So everything going on like that. But right now, get ready for January 6th. The guys' films on Tubi. Date Night, ran off season 2, and Young and Thug in the movie. You know what I'm saying? As well as a soundtrack to Date Night. And you can go tap in on Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere you want, and go stream the other projects from Young and Thug and Date Night, Ran Off 2 and Ran Off 1 all have soundtracks. We are probably one of the only film crew and production teams that still make live soundtracks to go along with the projects. So shout out to everybody who's putting the work in. Shout out to you for fucking with us. I appreciate everything. Now we out from Tri-flinnnn Podcast, Minnesota Flame. Out of here, baby.
Oh, let's get it. Drippin' juice. Drippin' juice, nigga. ATM Mafia shit. Listen, choose on me, make a move on me. Guaranteed you make the news, homie. Carpenter had a tool on me. She get wetter than a pool on me. Couldn't wait to put the drool on me. In traffic with your bitch. Pushing out all the bricks. Nigga riding through the